And my advice, work on being a success.
Welcome to the show, Young Wayne.
You have to have a setback to see what went wrong and go back. Like if you lose a game, right? You look back, so what could we have done differently? It's the same thing in life. Go back, figure out what you can do differently, and take it that to the next level. And that's what it's all about, man. Never giving up and run your own race.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. A look at the 76ers starting group. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Now, here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. To the inside. Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Maxey finds Batum. Now Embiid.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Brooks outside. They kick it out to Green. Here's Şengün.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. You want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
That free throw missing. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
No luck that time either. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night. You gotta love Harris's motor. He doesn't hold back when he goes to score.
Şengün trying to free himself up, and a missed layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Embiid finds Melton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Embiid against Şengün. Misses from close range. Van Vliet left side. Smith, that one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Harris.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's Maxey. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
The numbers for Nicholas Batum. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Brooks misses.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Melton. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 6 to stop the run, and it's finished off inside by Smith.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Harris. Smith with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Harris. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Green, the pass to Brooks. It's deflected. Down low. Maxey, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 6. And that one's good. Green.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
Now, here's Maxey. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. And that one is off. Nice D from Brooks. Smith wide open. He fired. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Smith's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Embiid kicks to Melton. Got a piece of it, and he stays with it. He dishes it to Harris. It's rebounded by Houston.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Smith. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Kept alive. Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring ones. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
First one falls for him. Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Oubre is checked in for Tobias Harris. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
Now here's VanVleet. Still scoreless. Brooks right side. That shot off. Great D that time from Oubre.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid up and in on the way. Embiid's got 8.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Let's a floater go. Great D that time from Oubre. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Şengün. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. 12 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
VanVleet against Maxey. On the wing, Green. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oubre outside. There's the pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pass to Smith. And VanVleet on the wing. They get a hand on it. From deep, Green. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oubre kicks to Melton. No good from outside.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Brooks with the bucket.
Sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And with the reigning MVP in Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer, the roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top.
A new lineup here for Houston. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Embiid. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholas Batum. Danuel House is checked in for Milton. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Maxey. No good on the triple.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Tate. No good. Good D by Covington. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
2 minutes.
Oubre against Holiday. Pass to Beverley. Out to Morris. 4 on the clock. Over Green. Morris, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Shot by Eason, no good.
and he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Beverly for three. Green with the rebound.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
The try by Thompson for Beverly, and the shot is long. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Phoenix. Inside, Morris, and he lays it straight in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
To the middle. Here's Eason. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
That free throw good from Eason. And so Eason nails both of them. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Teams are always looking for guys like Covington who can defend multiple positions.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Rockets trail by 13. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Tari Eason is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
In
Houston with a big
Rockets.
group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Green. Jabari Smith comes in for Tate. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Now here's Beverly. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's hauled in by Harris.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Now here's Brooks, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here is Martin. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. And once in a while, Kenyon Martin Jr. has a blow-up game, RJ. We've seen it.
Yeah, Kev, he's got the talent to put up points in a hurry. A little bit up and down from night to night. That's what young players are. But when he is on, boy, you better keep feeding him.
The first one falls. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 16-point game. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
And the first one at the line is good.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Both free throws good from Smith. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Maxey. Here's Melton. Out to Harris. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's
NBA
adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Game 3-1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
Excellent defense there from Smith.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Reed misses. Rockets trail by 14. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots it up. Green for 2 points.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general
NBA
who
season
knows
1-1-2-0-2-3 game 3-1 matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
3-7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Brooks. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pocket 6. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Green drives in. Shoots over Melton. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Philadelphia leading by 13. Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Missed inside.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Harris passes to Maxey. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Maxey's got 7.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Van Vliet. Nice pass. Cut into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Game 3-1 Philadelphia 76ers 2-9 Houston Rockets 1-5-1-5.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Maxey. The shot from the low post is good. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Brooks. Maxey kicks to Melton. Here's Reed. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Green finds Brooks. Over Reed. The offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Here's Green. Second chance shot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The 76ers leading by 17. They get the rebound. Martin kicks to Reed. Harris, bounce pass. Here's Melton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Martin.
And the 76ers lead by 19.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Van Vliet. You saw him with 10 points last game. Here's Şengün. And it's Reed pulling it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Martin missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And the 76ers call time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
With a big group substitution here. Tate, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Jalen Green. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Robert Covington comes in for Harris. Danuel House is checked in for Martin. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backcourt.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Embiid. 14 points for him. Sinks the triple.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Thompson passes to Easton. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
He throw good, Maxey.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Beverly's checked in, and so he hits both. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 19. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Eason's shot is good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Embiid. 14 points for him. Back to Maxey. Oubre outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Eason. They get it back. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Eason. No good that time. Great D that time from Oubre. Beverly against Thompson. Here's Covington. Here's Embiid. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They brought some of that physical edge here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
And the 76ers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Beverly. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Embiid inside, guarded by Green. Here's Oubre again, Philadelphia.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Embiid with it. He's got 16. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go. Embiid's got 18 points.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
And so it's Philadelphia cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 12 big-time rebounds. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they could turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Batum in at the 3. Yep, that one goes in there. Brooks has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Rockets.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
They get it back. Oubre. Good work defensively by Smith. Rockets trail by 20. Pass to Van Fleet. Now, here's Şengün. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Harris kicks to Melton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
Yeah, easy call. And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. You get steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg.
Free throw drops for Melton. Maxey's checked in for Oubre. Melton hits them both. And for Houston, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. A pass to Brooks. Houston moving it around. From 13, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Not loose. Here's Harris. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 10 points.
And just trying to contest that shot, the defender actually catches part of Smith, but he gets rid of the ball so quickly.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. Kicks it out to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Melton passes to Embiid. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Assist from
20 points for Joel Embiid. Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Now here's Van Vliet. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Smith right side. Over Harris. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Melton kicks to Batum. Embiid inside. Şengün's there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, It'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against Milwaukee, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career. Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Daniel House is checked in for the 76ers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
To the paint, and then Smith with the jam.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Maxey passes to Melton. Out to Harris. Looking to end his cold spell, Embiid. And he makes good on the layup. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Maxey. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
He's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And the 76ers also making a change. Morris is checked in for Embiid. Here's Green. No good off the back of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Here's Smith. Morris with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And it's sent back by Morris.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Nice shot by Smith.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Harris finds Maxey. Morris against Smith. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 12. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Harris. Over Brooks. Harris misses.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Green against Melton. Now the feed to Harris. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he can't bank that one in. Rockets shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Only the first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Green. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Then for the 76ers, Robert Covington's checked in for Tobias Harris. Oubre comes in for Milton. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Maxey. Now here's Covington. Scoreless thus far. They get it again. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And it does a lot for Covington when he can finish through contact. Gives him the confidence to take it inside, even when there's traffic.
Oubre outside. The tray. A new 14 for the 76ers.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
76ers ball.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
In
Martin's
for the
checked in.
76ers, KJ Martin.
Oubre for three. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all
Second
over.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
2-2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Oubre outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Rockets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Tate finds Thompson. Now Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 8. Looking to get back on track here. And that one drops for him. Oubre's got 10 points.
And not his quarter scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Thompson passes to Tate. Thompson against Beverly. Thompson misses.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Now here's Beverly. He averages about 5 points a game. 4-3. Oubre. They grab their own miss. Another shot. A rebound by Jeff Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And no good. Tipped away. For three, Oubre. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Thompson. Green is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Reed. It's rebounded by Houston. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Nicholas Batum.
On the
He's checked in for Philadelphia.
76ers, Nicholas Batum.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Thompson in the post. Defended by Beverly. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And the Rockets making a change here. Bullock's checked in.
The line for Houston, Jeff Green. One shot.
And Green, no good on that one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
The assist.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now here is Holiday. Inside. Here's Eason. Nails the baby hook.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Springer. He's guarded by Bullock. Springer can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Holiday, the pass to Landale. Rebound by the 76ers. Right side, Batum. Here's Beverly. Green with the block. And they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. Outside for Batum. A three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And it's Bullock missing. The 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And finished off by Martin.
Assist goes to.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Holiday finds Easton. Poked away. Batum with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Now here is Holiday. Shoots over Batum. The Rockets again can't hit.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Here's Springer. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Springer's got his first points of the game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
That's tipped. With some arc. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds.
Philadelphia ball.
Last touch by Green. Daniel House is checked in for Philadelphia. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Patrick Beverly.
Melton.
Goes up off the inbound. A nice shot by Reed.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Shoots over Melton. Here's Landale. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Driving to the basket. Holiday with the defensive effort. The Rockets shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Bullock kicks to Holiday. Pass to Green. Over Batum. Here's Landale. And the layup is good. Landale's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy. Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Green, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
The Rockets pull it in.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Eason against Melton. It's tipped, and they get it back.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years, Richard. Are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, you know, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
The first free throw is good. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. So he gets them both. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Melton. beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
Anthony
Melton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Back to Holiday. The Rockets with another miss.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Maxey finds Batum. From 12 feet out. Here's Reed. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Eason. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
2 points. That one goes.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Maxey kicks to Batum. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Eason. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Melton. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Van Vliet passes to Landale. Here's Eason. No good on the fadeaway. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Maxey. Here's Reed. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Reed's got 12 points now in the quarter. Pass to Landale. Off target with his 3. The 76ers shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Outside, Batum. Maxey attacking. Rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Count that one.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Melton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Game
They
3
just
1
blocked out
Oklahoma
the
City
noise,
Thunder
kept
119
on
Denver
grinding,
Nuggets
and
9-3
this
final.
is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
Game 3-1 Brooklyn Nets 1-0 Washington Wizards 1-1-0 final. Game 3-1 New York Knicks 1-0 Orlando Magic 1-1-7 final.